Hey everybody, what's up? This is Robius5991 here, and today I'm going to be showcasing a cooperatively built map made by myself and Aries7991 entitled Shipyard, and it is accompanied by the game type Battle on the Docks. So this is an invasion game type. As you can see, the first phase starts off with the two gates in the far back that the elites have blown open, and then it moves ahead right away to the assault. So as you can see, here are the two gates. You got some wreckage all around. Do not try to run away into the hemorrhage area. There are boundaries that will stop you. And yeah, so your main goal is going to be pushing ahead. There are a few Nila rifles, as you can see here, laid out amongst the wreckage. And so yeah, so I'm going to show you the two first objectives. Round one is territories. Our game type actually runs with regular invasion. It's just different phase layouts. That's why you're going to want to download it. So here's one of the power generators. This is inside the bunker. You got the little screen there. You got the switches. You got the buttons. So there's a little window in front of that room. There's 3 ways to get in. And I can't exactly say it's an easily defended position, but it gives the Spartans a few choke points. So that's important. As you can see, here's the structure on the outside. So the whole purpose of the first phase is to open up these gates where the Spartans will spawn behind. Here's the second generator. You can see the power grids stuck into the wall. And so yeah, the idea is going to be you're going to want to work your way up this little ramp, as shown here. And then the control panel for it is right here on the top. You've got an AI to kind of communicate to or whatever. You got a few buttons and switches, and the idea is, yeah, it's regular invasion timing. You're going to hold the objective, and once you do, those 2 gates, which are the one-way shield doors, will disappear, allowing you to enter the next phase of the map. So with this, a few weapons and vehicles will spawn. So let's say, like, first of all, the bomb's going to spawn in here, since that's the second objective. The elites will get a concussion rifle and a ghost, while I believe the Spartans will get a grenade launcher and a mongoose. So over there's the ghost, actually getting stolen by a human. And I'm going to move us over here. So usually on top of the ship, you're going to have a rocket hog, which is the defense system, but in this case, it got blown up. Back there's the Lighthouse, which will take place in the 3rd phase. Oh, there's the mongoose I was talking about. And yeah, so you're going to see up here we got a crane, which has got a warthog. It's stuck, so it's a it's a stationary turret, is what I'm trying to say. So basically, if you got a jetpack, which I believe only comes in at the last round, but I could be mistaken, you can jetpack up and use that as your machine gun. Spartans can spawn back there. That's where the mongoose spawns also. And yeah, so there's 2 different ways onto the ship. You got this double-sided ramp on this side of it. Got some crates on top that kind of gives some line of sight breakers. Then over here you got another ramp. And then once you come inside the ship, here's the main command panel. That's what your objective is. The grenade launcher's there. You're going to want to blow this up. And once it does, all of that will get wrecked. So you got a few boxes here. And the idea is stop the Spartans from having a way of getting away from here. So that's the elite's goal in blowing up the control panel. So as you can see here, there's a bit of combat going on here. This is actually in an earlier version of the map, so the spawns were not properly set out. But all of that has been since fixed by myself. And yeah, so the gameplay actually works a lot nicer now than what you're going to see, but still, the gameplay we got for you is still pretty cool. So there's the control panel getting blown up by the elites. Since this is an earlier version of the map, when you see the gameplay, you're going to see me going up there and the control panel will not be destroyed. Don't worry though, that's been fixed since then. As have the man cannon spawns, which are a little delayed. So the next objective is getting the core, which is at the very top of the lighthouse. So the man cannons will usually spawn and allow 2 different ways to get up, or you can just follow this circular path to the top of the lighthouse, which I built. As you can see, right there's one man cannon, and right there's the second one. So, oh, there you go. You can see that's a good use of the rocket hog. You can fire up there, and it'll just mow down some of the attackers. Not necessarily all of them, because it has limited firing power, but do enough damage. So here you got the big light. There's the control panel, and this is supposed to count as like the information grid for the Spartan docks and all the cargo. So that's the elite's goal. They're going to want to take the core, and this actually plays a little bit like Spire, except with a twist. So the concept is going to be you're going to usually want to drop it down. I mean, you can walk down, but it takes a lot longer. So you're going to want to drop it down. There's a player using his jetpack to enhance his jump. And you're going to want to be careful because where you drop it down, it can easily fall into the water, which will make it a lot harder because it'll just reset. But yeah, so you're gonna see a bit of that in the gameplay also. So that's where that other man cannon lands, just around where the red is. You can either land on the second floor there or on the lower one. So as you can see, the elites here are playing it smart. They got one guy over at the rocket hog, and he's trying to clear up any Spartans who might be camping directly with the core. And then it's going to be up to the other elites to push their way in, wipe out any soldiers they can, and just take the core. And the score zone for that is actually all the way back here. So as you can see here, some of the Spartans are going around the weapons. The elites will actually get a Revenant for the last phase, while the Spartans will get a regular Warthog. There's the Revenant I was talking about. And the idea is we didn't want any superpowered vehicles for this, so this is a lot more close-quartered combat with rifles and such. And the idea is really just to force the players to work as a team and not rely on vehicles so much. I mean, they can be a useful asset, but they're not a game changer. So, and there is the Gravity Hammer spawn, and I forgot to mention where I showed you the Warthog spawning in the far back is also a rocket launcher spawn for the humans. Oh, so as you can see, the elites have managed to bring the core down. I actually think that's me carrying it at the moment. So there's a few different ways to go about it, and definitely it's such a wide open area here. You're going to want to group yourself together. This is where armor abilities such as drop shield and armor lock really come in use. You're going to want a few snipers and stuff, like with needler rifles. They're going to cover you. Oh, that's my bad with the camera. And yeah, so it's all the way from the lighthouse back to where you started almost, so it's quite a journey. Here we got almost uninterrupted though, because I had an amazing team who just did such a great job covering me, and I died right at the end there, but they had absolutely no problem bringing in the core. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to show you for the map layout. So now that we're done the overview, I just wanted to give a little shout out to the players here who gave us the time to help test the map. Thank you for your feedback, and thank you for your help testing. We really appreciated it, guys. And yeah, once again, we've reached the end of another Halo Reach Forge map recap. I don't see that we have a lot of these left. I believe it's 13 in total. So I just thought I'd let you guys know about that. And afterwards, we're going to be going into some other stuff like Halo 4 and Assassin's Creed 3 once that comes out. So this has been Robies5991 here on an overview for our map. Be sure to check the description bar below for the link for the map, which is Shipyard. And the game type, which is Battle on the Docks. So also, if you look a little lower, you will definitely find the link for the forum post for the map, which is on Forge Hub. And that's pretty much it. So thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.
Bomb taken. Bomb army. Revenge. Bomb detonated. Suicide. Rocked. Core taken. Suicide. Core dropped. Core taken. Core dropped. 1 minute remaining. Core taken. Elites win.